Hello, welcome back to Miss Bell's classroom. Today in class, what I'll be doing is reading some ocean facts for you to help you sleep or relax or soothe you. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first fact is the Earth is the only known planet to have oceans, or any large bodies of water, for that matter. This might change in the future as we discover more planets and moons in our universe. The next fact, the water pressure at the deepest point in the ocean is 8 tons per square inch. This is equivalent to the force of one human being holding up the weight of 50 or so jumbo jets. Next, half of the oxygen we breathe in is produced by seaweed and phytoplankton that reside in the ocean. Next fact, up-to-date information about the world's oceans and seas, water color, height of waves, temperature, are gathered by satellites and sent back via radio signals to Earth. There is a huge island of trash floating around the northern area of the Pacific Ocean right now, called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This floating plastic garbage island moves around inside the center of the Pacific's rotating ocean current. Amelia Earhart became the first female to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean in 1932. The Mid-Oceanic mountain range is the largest and longest mountain range in the world, and it's not on land, it's located under the ocean. It is estimated that air pollution is responsible for at least 1/3 of toxic contaminants that are dumped on a yearly basis onto oceans and other bodies of water. The average temperature of the ocean's water surface is 62.6 degrees Fahrenheit. The Pacific Ocean's name has an original meaning of peaceful sea. The underwater Mid-Oceanic mountain ridge comprises about 23% of the Earth's surface. It contains mountains and peaks bigger than what you can find in the Alps. During winter, the Arctic Ocean is almost completely covered in sea ice. We have only explored less than 5% of Earth's oceans. In fact, we have better maps of Mars than we do the ocean floor. While some disagree on whether it is an ocean or just part of larger oceans, the Southern Ocean includes the area of water that encircles Antarctica. Half of the United States territory lie under the ocean. "94% of life on Earth is aquatic. That makes us land dwellers a very small minority." Mauna Kea is the highest mountain on the ocean. From the ocean floor, it stands about 33,400 feet high. Only 13,000 feet of its total height can be found above the water. Along the Mid-Oceanic mountain ridge, the mountains go through the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, then continues on to the Pacific and Indian Oceans. It is around 35,000 miles long. There are a lot of sea creatures that were able to adapt their bodies to withstand the high pressure found at the deepest corners of the ocean. Rivers and deep lakes can exist under the ocean. This can happen when salty water and hydrogen sulfide mix to form a dense brine that is heavier than regular seawater. The Marina Trench can accommodate 30 Empire State Buildings, each at 1,250 feet tall, including the spire, each standing one on top of another. Aside from shipwrecks and other artifacts, you can find a lost city underwater. Archaeologists discovered the lost city of Thonis off the coast of Egypt in 2000 that was long thought to be merely the stuff of a legend. The deep sea is the largest museum on Earth. There are more artifacts and remnants of history in the ocean than in all of the world's museums combined. Water pressure at the deepest point of the Marina Trench can also reach 1,000 in atmospheric pressure. The oceans have an average depth of 2.5 miles. Oceanic life forms began 3 billion years ago. In comparison, land-based creatures appeared only 400 million years ago. Humankind have actually set foot on the moon first, before they've even touched the bottom of the Mid-Oceanic mountain ridge. Divers first explored the ridge in 1973, while Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins touched down on the moon 4 years earlier in 1969. If you've ever swallowed a milliliter of ocean water, know that you have also gulped 1 million bacteria and 10 million viruses. Around 70% of Earth's surface is covered by oceans. The deepest dive by a human submersible vehicle was done in the Marina Trench. This was accomplished by Jacques Picard and Don Walsh, Writing and Research, Bathyscape in 1960. And I apologize if I mispronounced their names. %90 of all volcanic activity on Earth happens in the ocean. The deepest recorded point on the ocean floor is the Marina Trench, with a depth of nearly 36,000 feet. There are kelp forests under the ocean that can rival even the lushest of forests on land. Kelp can grow up to 2 feet per day. So these forests can grow on the ocean floor 150 feet deep and reach the surface of the water. The third largest ocean on Earth is the Indian Ocean. It covers around 14% of the Earth's surface. Ocean and seawater are salty because it contains ions and minerals washed away from rocks on land. The ocean is 3% salt, and its salinity is estimated to be around 34 to 36 ppt, which means parts per thousand, whereas fresh water has a salinity of 0 ppt. There is gold in the water. It is estimated that the world's oceans and seas contains about 20 million tons of this precious metal. Light can't penetrate 300 feet through the ocean. This area can never be touched by sunlight, and it's called the deep sea. The Bermuda Triangle is located in the Atlantic Ocean. Ocean tides are caused by the Earth rotating while the moon and sun's gravitational pull acts on ocean water. The Pacific Ocean is surrounded by the Pacific Ring of Fire, a large number of active volcanoes. The largest ocean on Earth is the Pacific Ocean. It covers around 30% of the Earth's surface. The Atlantic Ocean name refers to Atlas of Greek mythology. The second largest ocean on Earth is the Atlantic Ocean. It covers over 21% of Earth's surface. The Pacific Ocean contains around 25,000 different islands. Many more are found in Earth's other oceans. Among the 5 oceans, the Indian Ocean is the hottest. Its surface water can sometimes reach past 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Should all the glaciers, icebergs, and ice sheets melt in an instant, sea levels would rise 262 feet. This is enough to fully submerge most coastal cities in the world. Volcanic activity, earthquakes, and landslides that happen underwater have the potential to cause devastating tsunamis like those that happened in the Indian Ocean in 2004, Chile in 2010, and Japan in 2011. The farthest that a human wearing a diving suit can reach under the ocean is 2,000 feet. And our last ocean fact for today is sound travels faster in the ocean than it does on land. It travels almost 5 times faster than an air. So that is all the facts that I have for you about the ocean today. I hope that it was relaxing and you learned some new things or refreshed. Good night.